In this video, we break down the top 5 best DSLR cameras on the market this year. So, regardless of whether you're looking for a camera to start filmmaking or photography, or if you just want the best of the best that will make the professionals jealous, we'll have an option for you. So, if you're interested in finding out which DSLR will be best for you, stay tuned.
It's Yeso.
In coming up with this list, we heavily factored in price, because DSLR cameras range from anywhere between $400 to $4,000, and we wanted to make sure we include the best products based on price versus performance. Will the $4,000 camera outperform the $500 camera? Probably. But we're asking, is the extra money really worth the difference in quality? And we intend to find out. As always, all the links to all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description down below. We always keep the description up to date with information we may not get a chance to mention in this video. And if any newer versions of these products are released, or if any better products are released, we will be updating the description down below, along with the links to find the best price on each product. So, for the most up-to-date information along with updated prices, be sure to check out the description. First up, we have the Nikon D3300, our best budget DSLR. The D3300 may have been replaced by the D3400, but that's no reason to discount this entry-level DSLR. In fact, while the D3400 costs a little bit more, though prices are continuing to fall, the D3300 is the better buy right now. The D3300 features a high-resolution 24.2 MP APS-C sensor. Pretty impressive when you consider the enthusiast-focused D7200 shares the same resolution and costs quite a bit more. Like the rest of the range, the D3300 sensor does away with a low-pass filter, which means even more details captured, resulting in even sharper images. There are a host of special effects on tap, allowing you to jazz up JPEG files and videos with a collection of styles. Nikon has boosted the list of effects to 13 for the D3300, and it now includes pop, which increases color saturation, toy camera, which creates a retro effect, and easy panorama. These effects can be previewed in real time on the LCD screen, so you can see exactly what you'll get once you trigger the shutter. The D3300 is the second DSLR from Nikon to use a monocoque construction. This means that the chassis is made from a single piece of material, making it both lighter and stronger compared to the D3200. There isn't a huge number of buttons on the D3300, which is to be expected of an entry-level camera. On the top plate, you'll find the mode dial for switching between exposure modes, such as fully automatic, aperture priority, and the newly incorporated effects mode. Also on the top plate, you'll find the exposure compensation button for use in automatic and semi-automatic modes, and an info button, which helpfully turns off the rear display, preventing it from being a distraction while using the viewfinder. Autofocusing speeds are pretty high, especially in daylight or well-lit conditions. As expected, the D3300 has excellent resolving power. Zooming in at images to 100% reveals that very fine details can be seen. Happily, we've not come across any examples of more powdering when shooting stills. Overall, this is a quality entry-level DSLR coming in at the lowest price range for a reasonable camera. Good for photos and passable for a filmmaking camera. Next up is the Canon Rebel T5i, our best entry-level DSLR, or the best DSLR for beginners. The T5i uses an APS-C sensor that's similar in size to its competitors. It is, however, a little older, and therefore lags behind a dynamic range, color depth, and low-light performance. The T5i is capable of producing great-looking photographs, but it's not going to perform quite as well in adverse lighting conditions. When you adjust exposure settings, the image preview is updated in real time. This makes it easy to understand the effects of changing aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. It may seem insignificant to some, but these helpful features facilitate learning and make this camera one of the best DSLRs for beginners. The T5i is well designed for shooting video and feels more natural in this role than some of its competitors. Switching to video mode is quick, and once there, the T5i's articulating screen makes it easy to shoot and adjust settings from any angle. In fact, this is very commonly the entry level of most popular YouTubers today. We talk more about this camera's filming capabilities in our video, The Best Cameras for YouTube, so if you're interested, be sure to check that out. Perhaps its greatest strength in video mode is its high-quality kit lens. Unlike competitors' lenses, Canon's lenses are smooth and silent in autofocusing. This means you can continuously autofocus in video mode without your onboard microphone picking up distracting sounds from that lens. The T5i is a very good camera. It offers a well-designed video mode and silent lens for filming, as well as unique beginner-friendly features like intuitive touchscreen controls that facilitate learning. These features make the Rebel T5i an excellent choice for budding videographers and photographers. Next up is the Canon EOS 80D, our best value for the money. For the advanced amateur photographer, Canon's double-digit series of DSLRs has always been appealing. typically blending a comprehensive spec with a body-only price that falls just below $1,000. However, with competition in the high-end enthusiast DSLR segment intensifying, new models have needed to offer something new or unique to stay one step ahead. Photographers who like to track moving subjects will appreciate having the option to select AI servo in live view mode. It's also good to see Canon adding extra control of the dual-pixel CMOS autofocus sensitivity from the custom function menu. This allows users to adapt the focus to the shooting situation and create slow, natural, or fast-focusing transitions. When shooting using the viewfinder, the 80D features a newly developed autofocus module that is a big upgrade on the 70D. There are now 45 autofocus points compared to the 19 on the 70D, and all of these are top-rated. The autofocus system isn't too dissimilar from the Canon EOS 1D Mark IV, and out of the 45 points, 27 remain active when using a teleconverter and lens combination with a maximum aperture of f8. The 80D doesn't feature 4K video, but it does provide videographers with the option to shoot full HD, or 1920 by 1080 movies, up to 60p in the MP4 or the MOV file format. Full control of the audio levels can be taken directly from the camera. This is also a terrific camera for filming video. It's the camera of choice for many famous YouTube filmmakers, like Casey Neistat, Jesse from BF vs. GF, and many others. Videographers will be pleased to know that Canon has carefully considered the placement of the microphones and headphone inputs to ensure the screen can be fully articulated when audio components are plugged in. One of my criticisms regarding the design of the 80D is Canon's decision not to include a dual card slot, an extremely useful storage feature for both backup as well as overflow should you reach your card's capacity. For amateurs and enthusiasts, the 80D is a well-rounded and highly capable APS-C DSLR that's worth a close look. In our opinion, it is the best value for the money, with an ability to take high-quality pictures and capture perfect video at a price below some other high-quality cameras.
As a runner-up, we have the Nikon D810, which is nearly $1,000 less than our top pick. The D810 is the camera that replaces the classic D800 and 800D. It's a full-frame 36.3 megapixel camera that offers some of the best images you can get from any DSLR. Nikon claims it produces the finest photos of any of its cameras ever. For serious and professional photographers, $2,700 asking price won't seem as intimidating as it does to most people. Nikon has not rocked the boat with the D810 design, but there are a few little changes here. The hand grip has changed a bit, offering greater contouring for index finger on the front grip and a more pronounced thumb grip on the rear. The weatherproofing has been altered too. Like the D800, the Nikon D810 is fully weatherproof, but now the rubber flaps to keep the water out are split up a bit more. Instead of using one flap to cover the HDMI, USB, and headphone jack, there are now separate ones. The Nikon D810 uses an RGBW screen rather than a standard RGB one. The final white subpixel is used to increase maximum brightness without consuming too much power. The Nikon D810 also misses out on a few connectivity features that are now all but assumed in much cheaper cameras. Wi-Fi and GPS are not built in. Instead, you need to feature separate adapters to add those features. This is disappointing, and quite odd, given how far these features have spread down the price range among more mainstream cameras. As you'd hope from a DSLR of this pedigree, autofocus speed is excellent, especially if you're not using live view mode, which limits the Nikon D810 to contrast detection autofocus. This is a 51-point focusing system, and we found it to be extremely fast, even in poor lighting conditions. Nikon has rather dramatically expanded the ISO range of the D810 over the D800, giving the new camera a huge native ISO range of 64 to 12,800. Naturally, the noise reduction engine cuts into the fine detail a little bit more substantially as you work further up the ISO range, but the results remain impressive. Even the extreme high ends of the range, ISO 25600 to 51200, the results are just about usable in an emergency. Such is the power of a great full-frame sensor. Overall, at nearly $1,000 less than our topic, this is a solid professional level camera that would make great for a cheaper substitute for someone looking to produce high-quality images. Our last pick, and our best overall DSLR camera, the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. If you've picked up a 5D Mark III before, you already know the quality it produces. It's a moderately sized full-frame body, measuring 4.6 by 5.9 by 3 inches and weighing in at 1.8 pounds. The grip allows you to use 2 batteries to power the camera, and CIP rates a fully charged battery in at 900 shots via the viewfinder and 300 using the rear LCD. The optical viewfinder is bright and clear, and it covers 100% of the frame, so what you see is what you shoot, and it is quite bright due to its glass pentaprism design. It's also large, delivering a 0.71 magnification rating, just about standard for this glass. The 5D Mark IV fits comfortably in your hands, thanks to a deep, accommodating grip that provides comfortable access to the depth of field preview button, next to the lens mount, and shutter release atop the grip, even for those with short, stubby fingers. Rear controls include menu and info, which sit just below the on-off switch. A column of buttons run below them, to the left of the LCD. Picture style, split view, rate, zoom, play move. GPS and Wi-Fi are both built in.
You'll need to enable GPS if you want location metadata added to all of your images though. It is a useful tool for landscape photographers, as it lets you know exactly where you were when you captured an image. When working in professional or studio environments, the 5D Mark IV also supports image transfer to an FTP server via Wi-Fi. You can set the camera to large or small JPG or RAW images and choose between automatic or manual image transfer. The 5D Mark IV is a fine tool for capturing quick, candid moments. It starts, focuses, and captures an image in about 0.5 seconds. The autofocus is likewise speedy. The 5D locks onto targets in less than 0.1 seconds in bright light when framing shots with the optical viewfinder. The 5D shoots and tracks subjects at 7 FPS in continuous driving. When paired with the UD-MA7 160 MPBS SanDisk compact flash memory card, it can keep that pace for 16 RAW and JPG or 23 shots. When shooting JPGs, you don't have to worry about a shot limit. The 61-point autofocus system is very similar to the one in the 1DX Mark II. The 5D Mark IV focuses almost as quickly as live view as it does when using an optical viewfinder. One of the ballyhooed new features is the dual pixel RAW shooting format. Since each pixel is split into 2 halves to support face detection focus, each captures a slightly different view of the scene. Dual pixel RAW lets you leverage that offset view to perform minor adjustments of focus, changing the way out of focus areas and reducing ghosting. The 5D Mark IV has a new 30MP image sensor. It's the first time we've seen this particular resolution in a full-frame camera, and it delivers on the promise to balance resolution and high ISO performance. Overall, if you're looking for a very highly quality professional level camera in which you can produce the highest quality video and photos, then look no further than the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV.
Alright guys, that is all for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you're new to the channel and you liked it, consider subscribing. We do all kinds of videos like this over a number of products, all aimed at providing the best products and making purchasing decisions easier. If we missed something you love, feel free to leave a comment down below and let everyone know more about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.